Hey everyone, today's the 9th of August, but I figured I should probably show you the things I've been wearing since the month started. It's been a very busy month, probably 1 to 2 things or shoots per day, so I do have a lot of outfits, and if I gather them all into the end of the month, it might be too much. So let's just get started with the outfits. The first one is for a shoot and a meeting, and it was indoors, but I still wanted to keep in theme with the restaurant, which was quite, not really tropical, but it had a lot of wooden details. So I went with a polyester shirt that had a big collar, and I had high-waist trousers, a tiny belt, and I wore my thrifted Oxford loafers that you may have seen in one of my last outfits of the month video. So the color scheme for this was quite yellow and gray and brown, and I topped that off with these shades that I'm also wearing now, which is in a cream color, and these are from Own Days. I've been wearing these non-stop, and I went to a meeting afterwards, so this was also quite appropriate. I just changed how I wore the polo. So in the morning, I think I had it tucked in, and then in the afternoon, I just tied it around my waist. So the second outfit is sort of an echo of the previous day. So it's another polyester shirt that's quite vintage. It's brown with some cream contrasted stitching. So I wore that polyester graphic printed top and a brown micro mini skirt in a suede material, and then I wore ankle boots in quite an interesting shape. It has a little V down on the front of the foot, and then it's made from suede and a kind of animal print leather on the back. They're really pretty boots in a dark blue color, and I'm not sure I wore the right skirt because we were sitting down for around 2 hours and my skirt was super short, so I had to cover my thighs with a pillow because the skirt was really short. Maybe I should have just stuck to the pants I wore in the morning, but anyway, I thought it looked like a pretty cute outfit for a top. The next day I had 2 meetings, so I wanted to be quite covered up. I wore a nice floral print skirt that I had altered. It was really big on me, so I brought that to the tailor and they cut around 4 inches off, so I was able to wear it. And the colors are quite autumn feeling. My top is a berry red, and the skirt is a richly colored pattern. So it has golds and greens and browns and deep reds. And then because I was going to be walking around the whole day, I wore my trusty brown boots that I always wear and are probably in one of my very early outfits of the week videos. And then as usual, I just have one of my mom's vintage bags, and I brought along my new pair of Aldo sunglasses with a green tortoise frame. I think that went well with the outfit. So the following day, which was the Revlon Live Boldly event that I was a part of, I wore the same blazer, but this time to make it a little dressier, I wore a short-sleeved button-down top, like a very crisp one, and then I wore the black and white loose pants. That was in my June 2018 Ukay-Ukay haul, and I wore my pointy mid-calf black leather boots just to keep everything very sharp and quite edgy. And I was actually required to wear a red blazer, but unfortunately the blazer I had in mind wasn't washed, so I had to go with the same blazer I wore in the morning. So for this next shoot, I decided to go pretty colorful, so I went with this thrifted houndstooth print blazer, but in a very loud color. Now the reason I picked this blazer is because it reminded me a lot of The Mask. So for any of you old enough to remember, it was that movie starring Jim Carrey where he was very obnoxious, or well, I mean, very Jim Carrey. And I don't know, that movie was part of my childhood, and I think that's why this blazer stood out so much on the rack for me. And I wore another button down, just a white button down, because I felt like the blazer was so loud on its own. And then I wore again my stretchy jeans that were ripped from the Ukay, just so that it wouldn't look too polished. I feel like if I wore like straight leg trousers or very very nice trousers, I think it would make me look too businessy. So that's why I went with these ripped jeans, and they're a slim fit just to balance out how chunky the blazer was. And then I'm wearing black patent pumps that are square-toed, and these I found for only 200 pesos in one of my recent Ukay trips. I'm gonna make a video about my accessories and shoes haul quite soon, so keep your eye out for that. And then we come to the events. This is what I wore to the Extraordinary event, which I was a part of along with other inspiring women. And this is a top that was again sent to me by the very nice and generous owner and designer of Style Staple. It's a super bohemian top that had the hugest fluted sleeves, and it has a quite modern floral print, but like as a whole it still looks quite bohemian, which was the theme of the event. Going to the event, I just wore a denim skirt and my white Melissa sandals just to keep it casual, and then my trusty shades. And then I also had a native backpack where I put the clothes I was going to change into in. And then for the actual event, I changed into these very wide-legged orangey marigold, not really mustard, so I think they are like quite marigold colored pants, and my very high heels, because I didn't want to cut these pants, and the only way I can wear them is to wear really high heels. So thank goodness I didn't trip during the event. And then the same day, so yesterday, August 8th, was the Sunnies face launch. We had a few hours before the launch, so I changed in the car, and I just decided to really go with the theme. So Sunnies actually sent a mood board, and one of the things that stood out was a raincoat and like just leather and nightgowns, very Kate Moss back in the 90s. And I remembered I had a raincoat that I've been wanting to wear for a couple of years already, which I thrifted in the Ukay for 25 pesos. And I've actually used this raincoat in a number of shoots. So I'm going to insert photos of that raincoat here and the shoots I used it for. And I don't know, I've just never found a reason to wear it. And I mean, it's honestly kind of weird to wear something like this on a normal day, but I think the Sunnies Face event was the perfect occasion for me to wear this. And then I just experimented and wore a silky nightgown underneath. In my very matchy head, I wouldn't put these two together, but since the theme called for either a nightgown or just some trench coat in a vinyl material, I put the two together, and surprisingly they worked. And I just went with my strappy red sandals to match the lipstick that I was wearing, which is this one. This is Hot Sauce by Sunnies Face. I love these lipsticks so much. Not sponsored, not anything. I love the formula of this. And it matches my Orly nails. I'm wearing Mashery in Orly Gel FX, which was the nail color I used for the event. And I love this outfit. It's so unusual but so sunny, so hopefully I did the theme justice. And finally today, August 9, I'm just waiting for the shoot to start, so that's why we're doing this video. I'm wearing this polka dot blouse. I think this was featured 2 years ago in one of my write-ups for preview.ph, where I was sort of a guest editor for a month, and I just had lots of thrift stories. I'll insert the link and the photo here. And I wore this blouse again to match my red nails and the red lipstick. Again, my current favorite white sunglasses, cream sunglasses from Owndays, and then just regular jeans. And I'm actually wearing teal slides today, just because we're shooting indoors. But later on, I have another shoot, and that's kind of dressier. So I'm just going to change into some closed-toe flats, just so I don't look too casual. And those are all the outfits from August 1 to August 9. I know it's quite a lot, and then I'm gonna do another outfits of the month video at the end of the month. So for sure there are gonna be so much more outfits. But yeah, thanks for staying with me today, and thanks for watching.